Never ever buy the nicest home in the neighborhood. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Let's talk about 3 reasons why the most expensive home in that neighborhood that you're targeting isn't always as dreamy as it sounds. Everyone wants a nice home, right? But let me share you an insider's secret. Buying the nicest home in a neighborhood, especially in Windsor, Essex County, might actually be a bad move. If you're like most of my buyers, you've probably been eyeing a dream home, a neighborhood for some time, and this could be in Windsor City, Essex County, LaSalle, or even Lakeshore. You've driven through it, you've walked through the streets, and even toured some few homes, and you spotted this biggest, fanciest, finest home on the block. But here's the truth. Sometimes that dream home isn't the smartest investment. Your home isn't just where you build your life. It is also the biggest financial decision you're ever gonna make. And when it comes to resale value, the nicest home in the neighborhood can actually work against you. And I'm gonna break it down for you. Reason number 1 why you shouldn't buy the nicest home in the neighborhood is because buyers want to buy a mid-range home. They go for that because of the economy, right? So that big fancy home which you're eyeing also comes with a big fancy mortgage, doesn't it? Here in Windsor, Essex County, most buyers are seeking areas like Windsor City, LaSalle, Amherstburg, or even Kingsville. But they are looking for upper mid-range homes, affordable, sell faster, and have a higher demand. And demands drive value. In fact, mid-range homes often bring in higher price per square foot than the mansions in that same neighborhood. So if resale value is on your radar, this is something that you cannot afford to ignore. Reason number 2, your home value is set by your neighbors. Did you know this? Okay, here is how you ask. If you buy a modest home in a neighborhood with a higher price homes around it, the homes of your neighbor will pull your value up. But if you buy the most expensive home on that block, the surrounding homes can actually pull the value of your home down. That is why buyers in a market like Amherstburg, LaSalle, or even Windsor City often choose mid-range homes to maximize the long-term profit potential. Okay, so here is reason number 3 why you shouldn't buy the nicest home on the block. It is harder to sell in a tough market. The real estate market is often shifting. It happens every 7 years or so. And when the market slows down, guess what happens? The buyer typically focus on affordability. So if you're holding on to that prices home in the neighborhood, whether it is LaSalle, Bellevue, Lakeshore, or even Amherstburg, you might struggle to sell it or even have to lower your price just to compete. And you don't want to do this. That is why working with an agent who understands the Windsor Essex County is very important. Resale value isn't just about what looks good now. It is making a financial decision that works for the future. If you're working with a local expert like me, and not just someone that knows the real estate, but someone that knows the Windsor Essex County in and out, this is why working with a local expert is key. Not just someone that knows real estate, but someone that knows the Windsor Essex market. So if you're buying, I can help you find a home that sets you on a long-term success. And if you're selling, I would help you maximize your return. Use the links below to connect. No pressure, just advice you can count on. Either way, I have got you covered. Whether you want to use my service or not, I would help you. Again, no pressure, no gimmicks. Just give you real estate advice to make a smart move. And don't forget to save this video for future reference or share with anybody that you know that wants to buy in Windsor, Essex. Thank you.